What's up guys, Van Skater. Today I have a review for you on the MSR PocketRocket. Let's go ahead and get into it. Lightweight stove. What we have, I do have the PocketRocket along with the IsoPro canister, MSR of course. This is a very small stove. It's lightweight. It packs away easily, and it's from MSR, Mountain Safety Research. When I got it, I think it was like $60 or so. You could probably get it a little cheaper, because I know they have the micro rocket now. So this one's, I guess, sort of outdated. I guess you say, I don't know. You could probably get it cheaper though. I know on Amazon it's listed for $37.67, so it's definitely a lot cheaper than when I got it. Let's go ahead and get right into it. It comes with, it comes in this box. It's got some instructions and stuff. Yeah, just whatever. I know how to use one. That's just, so I didn't really look at them too much. Comes in this little plastic canister to store it and stuff. You just pop the top off. If I can get it. Pop the top off, and it stores right in there. And as you can see, it is pretty small compared to my hand. It's small. It's lightweight too. I mean, this thing it's tiny, but it's a great stove too. Don't get me wrong. It's a great stove. Let's go ahead and get into some of the specs on it. The minimum weight is 3 ounces. This is by itself. In the canister, which is packed weight, is 4.2 ounces. The burn time is approximately 60 minutes, give or take, depends on the conditions you're using in it. And that's for the 8 ounce, which is what I have. The 8 ounce of the MSR IsoPro. This will give you approximately 60 minutes, depending on what conditions you're using it in, basically. The boil time, it says it can on the website. It says it can boil 1 liter in 3.5 minutes. I've gotten a little better results than that. I've gotten around 3:20 or 3.2 minutes. It just depends. Depends on, depends on what kind of pot you're using, how much burn you have. But this is at full burn. 1 liter 3.5 minutes. That's at full burn. So give or take, I don't know. It depends. It can boil 16 liters with the 8 ounce. It can boil, like that one canister can boil 16 liters, like I said. Depends. Per ounce of fuel, it can boil 2 liters. So for each ounce of fuel that you use, it can boil 2 liters. It's meh. It like I said, depends. It is made in Korea, so if anybody wants to know where it's made, I know some of you like stuff to be made in the USA. As long as it's a good product, I don't really care where it's made. It's nice that it's made in the USA, but it depends. Okay, that's awkward text. It does have a limited lifetime warranty. I'm not sure how that works. I'm guessing you have a piece of paper in your box when you buy it that says, if anything goes wrong, send it to us. Not sure how that works, but I'll see. Alright, so enough of the specs. Let's go ahead and get into it. It does have 3 prongs. Boom, boom, boom. They all fold out. It's a pretty sturdy stand. It's got these little ridges in it to help with pots so that they don't slip and stuff. It's got a great design. It's got like a I don't want to say serrated, but like a tactile part right here, so that when you're putting it on, you can get it tight. But you don't want to get it too tight, because you can strip the screws on your IsoPro can, and that would suck, because they're not that expensive. They're about $6 for the 8 ounce, but I don't feel like buying them. It's got this control knob that's very big, so if you have gloves on, thick gloves, you can easily control it. You can get small increments, or you can get big increments. It just depends. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera so much. I'm leaning on my table really bad. It's got a rubber gasket right here, so that when you screw it onto the can, it doesn't leak or anything. Up here, it's got these wind guards, so that the wind doesn't blow out your flame. I've found it to not be too bad in the wind. It does blow, especially, okay, when the wind is blowing pretty hard, the flame will blow. That's an obvious thing. So you just got to be careful with it. And also, since it's so small, you got to be careful of like knocking the table or anything. That was my bad. Whoops. You got to be careful of like knocking the table over, because if this wobbles, then it's not that sturdy. The can it's on may be sturdy, but I wouldn't wobble it because the pot could fall off or whatever you're cooking on. As you can see, I've used it a bunch by the colors. I use this all the time. This is probably my third 8-ounce can, by the way, so that's approximately 3 hours of cooking. I go backcountry camping, kayaking, canoeing, all that stuff. I don't want to bring a big, stove with me and stuff, so I just use this little stove, because when we're back there, most of the time I bring MREs or mountain houses, so I just gotta boil some water. So that's what I love this thing for. It's super easy, super lightweight, so small. It doesn't take up any room. You can buy these canisters in smaller and bigger sizes. I just got the medium size just because I wanted it. So it's a trade-off. What you want: smaller package, lighter weight, less burn time, or bigger one, more burn time. I like the smaller ones just because I go backcountry camping, like I said. I'll go ahead and screw this on for you guys. So basically, you just gotta take the canister, you gotta pop this little cap off. It's just, I guess, to keep from gas leaking or something. Make sure all the time that this is turned all the way off. Make sure your knob is always turned off, or else it'll start leaking gas right as you screw it on. You just want to stick it on there. Make sure it's even. Make sure the lines are even, and then you can just start screwing it on. Want to get it tight so that no gas leaks out of the bottom. And I won't light it because I'm in my room. If you want me to do a cooking video, I may to go to BC106's house. So we'll go do some reviews there. I may do a cooking video, and I'll also probably show you my cooking kit. It's just a GSI Duelist, small little thing. But anyways, like I said, this is how it looks with while it's screwed on. It's very small, still very lightweight. Overall, I would give it probably, let me think. It's a great stove. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It's lightweight. It's durable. It seems durable. It's got great burn on it. It can put out a lot of flames, or it can put out a good, really hot, good flame. The sturdiness though is it's wobbly, but then again, the stove is really small. So what do you expect out of it? It's cheap too. The price on it is great for what you're getting. I mean, this thing is, I've heard reviews about guys that have had this thing for a long time. So it's got good good durability. It's got a limited lifetime warranty. Not sure what that's all about. I'll have to read into it. But overall, great package. I love it for backcountry camping. I highly recommend it. That's really all I have to say about a great stove and a lightweight package. This has been Michael Bentley, Van Skater, whatever you want to call me, and until next time, stay safe, guys.